Good. Hello, everybody. I'm Paula McNally. I'm the CARTA coordinator and one of the judges, and I'm really excited to be here today so that we can make the great reveal of all of the wonderful decks and publications that have been created in 2025 that have also been submitted to the CARTA Awards for 2026. And I think the first thing that I'd like to do is just thank everybody for attending because I think this is exciting stuff. And I'm really happy to have the entrants that have showed up and any family or friends that they may have watching on YouTube. And it's just really nice to be able to get together to actually celebrate and be cognizant of what's been happening in the tarot world for the last well, I could say last year, but for 2025, it takes us a little while to actually get there and get the submissions and get through the whole process. But we're really glad you're here, and we hope you enjoy our presentation.
Yes, very
So
exciting.
that what the blah, blah, blah. The I'm like, well, I just did welcome everybody and said hello. So let's go on to our next slide. Yeah. One of the things that we try to do in the CARTA, um, the whole kit and caboodle of CARTA, not just the awards, but our overall mission is to recognize and celebrate the excellence, creativity, and the innovation in deck design and the publications that are related to the esoteric arts. And in addition to that, can we go ahead one?
Yes.
That we also want to provide opportunities for the creators to gain exposure to a wider audience and contribute to their growth and the growth of the committee, growth of the community of the tarot community and the oracle and everything else that comes underneath that umbrella. Um, I was going to say something else, but I have lost it. um, so let me just tell you a little bit about the the process. If you've entered the CARTA Awards, you're probably kind of aware of all the steps that we had to go through. But there may also be a lot of people watching today that really don't have a grasp of that. So I'm going to go over that just a little bit. So we take entries into the CARTA Awards from the previous year. So from January 2025 to the end of the year, December of 2025. Um, we take entries for tarot decks, oracle decks, and publications, which could be books or magazines or anything that's not directly tied to a deck, like a guidebook, but something that's more general to all of or any of the related things that you might want to gain more information about. Could be Kabbalah or astrology or there's a whole bunch of different category, topics that you could have written about that would be good. So everybody, or starting around February, people start registering, and then we take registrations for about a month, and then the publishers send out copies of the decks for the judges to review. And the judges, they look carefully over every single deck and guidebook and They take a look at all different things, including, the cardstock and the artwork and the creativity and, um, the way it's presented in the box and, how readable they feel it is. And there's a lot of different points that each one of the judges reviews for each one of the decks and books. Um, each one of the judges is very different. We don't collaborate on our judging. Each one does their own separate thoughts about how it is, and it's um, we intentionally have a diverse background in the expertise. We all know about tarot, but we have judges that are more bent into the categories of like more astrology based. We have people who have more artistic background. This year we have a judge that's very knowledgeable in both astrology as well as the Hebrew letters and Kabbalah and things like that. So we really like having that diverse background, and we all independently score all of the entries, and then we submit them to our treasurer. And our treasurer combines all of them, all of the scores, and we calculate out which are the highest ranking scores. And then we take those scores and we take the 5 highest in the tarot, oracle, and the publication, and we put them out for a public vote. And so, although the judges vote or well score all of the decks, the public gets the top 5 in each category to choose from. And so and then we have one additional judging, and that is the TABI members get their own special vote, and that's done on the forum, the TABI forum. And so that's what all of these awards come from. And that's all I can think to tell you about that. So let's move. Oh, one other, go ahead and go forward. And I just wanted to make sure that I acknowledged and gave thanks to all of the different parts. We are a volunteer organization, and sometimes it really amazes me how much work people will do for nothing when they have a passion for it, and it's really nice. And I know that our volunteers do not get all of the credit they deserve. So I want to make sure that I got them in there. So I want to thank TABI for picking it up and hosting it. CARTA Awards started quite a while ago, and it was under the name of PECTO. And I didn't write that down. I don't know what that's. I know I at one point knew what that stood for, but it's really a little obscure, so it didn't ring a bell with me. So after that, it was picked up by the International Tarot Foundation, and that's where I started. I was a judge when they hosted it, and then it moved over and was taken up by TABI. So I'm very grateful that they did and kept it alive and going, so that we could be here today. There's all different kinds of TABI volunteers there. Gwen is our chairman, and she has been a godsend to me in many different things and involving the CARTA Awards. The treasurer, who takes care of all of our scoring and getting our trophies ordered and taking your payments and all of that kind of thing. You yourself as entrants, Where would we be if we didn't have anybody entering? So grateful for that. The publishers also are a huge part of the CARTA Awards, but they extend even past that and are um, very generous in terms of many of the other things that we do at TABI. We have 5 judges. We have myself. We have Rebecca Rain, who comes from Australia. We have Mick Frankel, who comes from the UK. Linda Seaver, who comes from the UK, and Melissa Pandina, who's also in the United States, where I live. Um, so it's kind of like a real global view as when we're looking at things and making decisions. And then, of course, all the voters, the online voters, we really want to thank them for taking some time to tell us what they like, because it's nice to have judges and their expertise. We kind of look at it from, what's innovative, what has, really good artwork, how creative it is. What are the decks adding to what we already have, and see that people, you know, maybe are looking for, but don't even know that they need. Um, and and then the voters, the online voters, come at it from a different angle. They're coming from the heart. They vote from, what would I buy? What would I use? What would I like? What just grabs me, and also um, they're also an important part of the whole voting process. So, are we ready to find out um, who our winners are? We're going to start with the TABI Award. So if we can go forward to the TABI Award, and like I said, this one was done on the TABI forum for members only, and so they picked for um, for their best tarot, for their favorite tarot. Go ahead. You were there a minute ago. Yep. Celtic Spirit Tarot for the runner-up. This is the runner-up. I'm going to go from the runner-up to the winner, trying to build a little excitement. The Celtic Spirit Tarot is a tarot that was created by Nicola McIntosh and published by Rockpool Publishing. And very nice. It has a lovely Celtic um, flair to it. It's very it's rooted in Rider-Waite, but it has its own flair, and it has a really nice guidebook. I think it's one of I enjoyed everything about it, but there was something about the guidebook that really grabbed me, because it had all the basic information, but then it also had um, insights into the way you would interpret it that I found a little different and enjoyed very much. So, um, if we have Nicola McIntosh here and you would like to join us and accept and say a few words, then feel free to say so. Or if you are watching on the YouTube and you have the StreamYard link, you can click the StreamYard link, which will put you into the waiting room, and then you can join from there. We'll let you in from there. Um, ooh, oh, I'm gonna just put that right there. Um, so Uh, Gwen, can you see everybody that's in the waiting room?
I can see everybody who's here, yes.
Alrighty. And is her name on the list?
Nope, she's not here.
Okay. Um, I we can move on, and then if she does show up later, we'd be happy to have her pop in and say a few words if she would like.
Yeah,
How about
sure.
that?
That sounds great. Yeah.
All righty then. On to our winner for the TABI Award. And that was the Verdance Tarot. And that was created by Stephanie Puy Moon Law. Puy Moon Law. I hope I didn't kill that. And she's also the artist. And this is the Verdance Tarot. It's gorgeous. The artwork is just exquisite. It has a it's very pretty, it's soft, but it's detailed, and kind of deep. There's a lot in there that you don't see right away that after you get a little bit more, you start to scrutinize the pictures, you just keep on seeing more and more and more. And I thought it was really a lovely deck. And that would be our winner for the TABI Award. And I don't see that name. Oh, I don't think I can see all of the names. I can only see who's commented. So before we started, we had talked about the possibility of maybe showing some things from the decks, but our system didn't work out quite the way we wanted to. So I'm not
Best laid
sure I'd
plans.
be
Yeah.
doing them. I'm not sure I'd be doing them any service in order to be able to just hold up a card in front of my face and
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to see the. I don't think it would do it justice. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So I guess we can move on.
Yeah. As you say, if somebody comes in later, then, we can
Be
pause and they
happy
can
to.
come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. We're ready to go? Move on?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
So now we're moving on to the People's Choice Awards. And they were choosing from tarot, oracle, and publications. And so the tarot, the best tarot, oh, we're still on TABI. Oops. Yeah, can you go on to the next slide? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that we had given, so I'm sorry. This is, I was skipping over the winner of the
Yeah.
TABI Award. I'm glad you glad you kept it there.
Yes, I have to apologize before this, everyone, because we had a last minute panic about the presentation because the StreamYard, which we're using, wouldn't accept the kind of presentation that we made. So we just got it sorted like 2 minutes before we came on. So we're a little bit a little bit flustered still, but
We're
we'll
not
get there.
quite as smooth as we should be, but
Yeah.
our heart is in it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, the winner is the Craftfelt Tarot, Gianna Lucci, and she published this by herself. And
And
I
she
know,
is here. Jana is here. So
yeah, I'd love to have her come in and accept. I also want to say that I this is so different. It's just I don't think I've ever seen a tarot deck made out of craft felt, and I was just kind of amazed by it. It has all the makings of a Rider Waite, but it kind of hits you very differently. It's soft and it's inviting and it's fun and I just it just makes me smile. Just yeah, I just want to interact with it because it's so inviting. But anyway, if Jan is still there and would like to pop in, we'd love to have her accept and say a few words.
Yeah, she's still here. So, Jana, I don't know if you would like to say a few words. Your camera is off, but I don't know. Give us a second maybe to get things organized.
Oh, Gianna says she's talking, but she's not sure if we can hear. We won't be able to hear you are until you're in the main.
Yeah. And so could you turn your camera on? Because I can bring you on, but it's not
We should be able to hear you now. We can't see you yet, but
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
okay.
Hi, can you guys hear me? Hi, can you hear me?
Let us know if you're saying anything because at the moment we're not hearing you. Are you muted?
How frustrating.
Ah, well, um,
I'm
if you'd like to
sorry,
type something into the
but
chat, I
I'm
can read it out
extremely
for
grateful
everybody.
for this award, period. This project started as something fun I was just going to make for myself, period. And I never could have imagined that so many people would connect with it, period. I'm amazed and grateful. Thank you, everybody.
I see a lot of agreement on people who would much rather be able to just say something rather than be on camera. So you're not alone. Oh, well, I'm really sorry we can't hear you as well. It says, I'm extremely grateful for this award. This project started as something very fun, and I was going to just make it for myself, and I never could have imagined that so many people would connect with it.
Oh my lord, you guys can hear me?
I'm amazing and grateful. Thank
Oh,
you, everybody. Oh, the people in the waiting room could hear,
oh my
but
gosh. I'm so
we
sorry,
cannot.
everybody. Well, I'm glad everyone else can hear me. Thank you again.
All righty. Well,
Very
thank you
grateful.
so much. We really appreciate it. Um, I think it's time to move on. Yeah, for the People's Choice Awards. Um, so the People's Choice Awards, they also get a runner-up and a winner. So the runner-up is the Kraftfeld Tarot. So congratulations again to Gianna. And not only did the judges think that, or the TABI members think that you had a great deck, but also the general public agreed with that. So congratulations on that. And how about we go right on to our winner? Aha, there it is. So the People's Choice for the best tarot is Blood Moon Tarot by Sam Gui, and I hope I said that right as well. I can't remember if I saw their name in the chats, but no, I don't think I see it. This is a very interesting deck. It has some I don't want to say I'm trying to think of the right word. It's not quite edgy, but it's different. It's very different in terms of the artwork. And I'll just read a little bit something from the back of the book. It says that he created the Blood Moon Tarot from as to create a home for their life stories and personal mythologies. The deck welcomes those whose hearts, minds, and experiences draw them to weave their own tarot journey with the threads of their imagination. The major arcana presents a series of enchanting, dreamlike visions that guide you as you navigate the emotional landscapes within. And the minor arcana presents 4 suits. He has a suit of dreams, songs, skins, and honey. And they do correlate to, cups and wands and pentacles and swords. But the artwork is really very detailed and emotional. There's a lot of when you look at it, it brings I guess the best way is just what I said. You have a kind of an emotional attachment to what's going on in the pictures that bring up really cool things to think about and to read into the meaning. It's a different way of looking at things. So congratulations. And yeah, it doesn't look like he's here today, so I guess we will go on to the best oracle. We have as the runner-up for the People's Choice for the Oracle deck is the Arnica Folia Oracle deck, created by Nora Paskuleva, and she was also the artist, and it's published by U.S. Games. These Oracle cards are round, and they all have a dark background with paintings of flowers and wildlife, and has a very toll painting kind of look to it. And on the card itself, on the front, oops, let me just take one out. It has on the top, like this one has the keyword of belief, and then down at the bottom it also has like how you can interpret this, or what you can do with that thought. And so this one just says examine your existing beliefs. And it's they're square. Well, they come in a square box. They're round, but it's a fairly small, very something very easily taken and to traveled with. And oh, Gianna just said, I don't know if I have another award coming, but I have to leave the ceremony. She says she might be able to rejoin it in a bit. Yeah, so we'd love to have you back, and maybe we can catch you up to date after when you get back. Um, so that is our runner-up, and our winner for the People's Choice Award for the best oracle is the Forest of Enchantment Oracle by Luna Aya Witherstone. And the artist on this was Merlia Allwood, and it was published by Llewellyn. This has kind of a magical feel to it. The artwork is gorgeous, and I believe she has a tarot deck out as well. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that there's a Forest of Enchantment tarot deck, and it's I don't. It's kind of magical. There's a lot of well, let me see. She probably it's yes. It says it's designed to be used independently with the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. This deck is and its color guidebook encourage you to travel deeper into the forest, expand on the tales of its inhabitants, and find wisdom in the messages. You will not only find each card's divinatory meanings, but will also discover life-changing lessons meant for the transforming of your own story. 36 oracle cards and 4 boon cards that enhance the others. This deck will enchant you with every reading. Yes, very, very detailed. Very, I don't know. I wish you could see that, but it's there's it's like there's the artwork of what's happening, but then there's also another kind of ethereal, magical tone to all of the cards and images that are in there. So, congratulations to both Sam and, oops, wrong page, to Luna Nea, and also for the well, for both Oracle decks. So moving right along, we will go to the publication and the People's Choice for the best publication, and the runner-up does go to Become an Exceptional Tarot Reader by Ethany Dawn, and it's published by Llewellyn. And I have seen that Ethany is here, and if she would like to come and say something, or
Thank you.
there she is.
Yay, thank you so much, everybody.
Uh-oh, can't hear you.
I know that everybody else can hear me. I think Paula can't hear me, but thank you, everybody. I think, Gwen, if you could let Paula know that.
Gwen, can you hear her?
Yes.
So thank you so much. Thank you to Barbara at Llewellyn, who is my editor, and the people who supported me through it. And thank you for everyone who loves the book and who's reading it. And yay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Wonderful. Yay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I could not hear a word of that.
Yeah, I could hear. I had a little trouble with
Gwen,
Jana
now I
before,
can't hear
but
you
I
either.
could. Oh, terrific. Okay, well, just keep going.
Well, congratulations to Ethany. Well done. I don't know what you said, but I'm just going to add that it was it's a very comprehensive and really nice book for beginners, but also not just beginners. There's an awful lot in this book. Let me look. It's almost 400 pages, and it has upright meanings. It has love and relationship, careers, and financial, and health and well-being, and journal prompts, and all sorts of different ways to look at each card. So this is definitely going to be a one of those books that you want to have, and you keep on coming back to. So congratulations, and that is our runner-up, and now we'll tell you who our winner is. And it is Tarot Mysticism by Joe Monteleone. This was another book that I know I'm going to come back to over and over and over and over again. It's not a beginner's book. It's although it's not a hard to read book, it does go into trying to elevate your well, he in his book, he's not trying to say that you need to do this. He says that there's different levels of reading, and all are legitimate, but he does spend a lot of time on the getting to be able to read on a level of mysticism, and I found it very easy to read, even though the subjects that he's talking about are very deep, and he makes it so easy to read that I found myself reading it and then getting down the line a little bit and reading some more, and he builds on each thing he said. So I found myself like reading something and I say, I think I get this, but I think I really need to go back and read that other part that I thought was simple, because it's not really as simple as I thought it was. And so this is one of those books that I know I will go back to and read parts over and over and over again. It's tied to the Thoth Tarot, but it's not only for the Thoth Tarot. There's a lot of information in here that would be really good for any tarot reader. I'd say, except for maybe real beginners. So, all righty. Moving on along. I believe we are on to the Judges Awards. And so, although all the previous awards have focused on either a tarot oracle or the book, the Judges Award goes into a little bit more of breaking down and giving awards to specific parts, like outstanding artists, or artistic achievement, or authors, or self-published, or it breaks it down a little bit more. So let's have at it. And okay, so the best tarot runner-up is the Mystical Creatures Tarot, and it's the author is Jane Wallace, and the artist is Julia Cellini, and the publisher is Seco. And this deck is based on mythical creatures, and it says that the mythical creatures have been a source of inspiration and intrigue for thousands of years. Mythical creatures tarot is internationally acclaimed. Clairvoyant Jane Wallace reveals how they can help you explore your past, your present, your future, and gain wisdom from dragons, phoenixes, merfolk, dryads, and more. All brought to you with a life-stunning illustrations of Julia Cellini. So this is a big boy, yeah, big deck, and it's very nice, and the artwork is great. And if you, and although it has mythical creatures, it pretty much follows Rider-Waite, and does a great job. Is Jane here? I don't think so. Okay. All right. So for the winner of the best tarot is Verdance. And Verdance, again, is by Stephanie Puy-Munlaw. Benabel Wen gave a really nice forward on this deck, and the publisher is Llewellyn. And we did a little talking about this before. So I think we'll kind of leave that one where it is. And congratulations to the best tarot winner, and to Verdance, and I think we'll move on. All right, the best Oracle deck for the runner-up is the Magic Lantern Sibylla by author Kathleen Matthews and artist Anastasia Kashian. And it's published by Red Feather. And as always, Kathleen does a really thorough and very researched background to all of the things that she puts her life into, or her any endeavor that she puts forward. And it's a really well done book about Sibylla, which I really did not have much knowledge about before I got the book. And it really goes into depth about, you know, the book the deck itself, and how to use it and how to read with it. And it says the small Italian cards of La Vera Sibylla is spread throughout Europe in the 19th century and are read worldwide today. It's 52 cards, and it speaks about our daily lives, revealing what is to come, and gossiping about what is happening in about any situation. Let's see. Yeah, so artwork is wonderful. And if anybody is that is like me and doesn't know anything about it and is interested, this is the one to get.
Yes, and Anastasia is here.
Oh, excellent.
Hi, hello, hi,
we can hear her.
congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It is such a beautiful deck.
Oh, thank you. It was an amazing adventure, actually, and it did actually take me a year. So I think I was the first person to go through the whole year's course, with Kathleen guiding me, of course, which was amazing under any circumstances.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to really thank Kathleen for asking me to do this. the very ultimate minute. And I do not regret it at all. It was a wonderful adventure. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm,
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well deserved.
Oh, was she saying something? No, okay.
Okie dokie. So on to the best Oracle winner. And we have another repeat. Forest of Enchantment, Lunea Weatherstone, and Marala Allwood, and published by Llewellyn. And I think I talked myself out on this one the last time, but congratulations again. Gorgeous artwork, and definitely worth picking this one up. Okay, outstanding artistic achievement for the Judges Award. And again, we have Kraftfeld Tarot. She said she was had to step out, but if she also said she might come back. So if the people in the waiting room see Gianna come back in, then please let her know that she has also won the award for outstanding artistic achievement. All righty, so that's the runner-up, and let's see the Lady Sterling's Wicked Garden Oracle deck by Matt Hughes, and he's also the artist, and this is by US Games. And this is a very different approach to a deck. It has a story that's printed in a hardcover book. It has a journal, and then it has the deck itself. And the backstory is about someone who is in a family that has had a probably an estate that had a very nice garden, and there were rumors that there was something magical going on in the garden. And so when one of the descendants found the journal, they started to work in the garden and find the secrets that it held. And the deck has to do with each one of the flowers and their properties, and it comes with questions that actually reflect on that flower or that plant has meaning for you in your life. So it's very different. It's very interesting, and it's well done. It's fairly nicely printed, and it comes with the book, the journal. The journal is not a journal to write in. It's a journal that someone kept of the garden, and it also comes with a key so that you can get yourself into the garden. So congratulations to Matt Hughes. Really, really nice, new and innovative way to practice divination. And next, so this is a publication that's independent of a deck, which means that it's not a guidebook, but it's something that's been published that is about subjects that are related to divination. So our runner-up is the Discombobulator. And if you haven't seen it, there's nothing quite like it. It's a really nice it's as much an artistic piece as it is a magazine. And it has all different kinds of stories in there, well, not stories, articles in there that that are very interesting to read. They're all of different subjects, and they're not really related to each other. So every time you turn a page, you're kind of going into a new like a new different thing that you never knew about before, that that people have written about. And it's it's interesting in that it's not your ordinary setup. A lot of the pages have things turned on their sides, or they're incorporated into maps and different backgrounds, and wallpapers for backgrounds, and it's just very, it's kind of, it's like a new surprise every time you turn the page. What am I going to find now? And he submitted his first edition, and his second edition is also out now for sale. So yeah, congratulations, job well done. And he usually really likes to share and talk, and so I was hoping that he would be here so that he could speak, but maybe he's busy.
Yes, I think he has another event this evening.
Bummer. Because he's always a treat.
Yes, that's true.
All right. So, and the winner is The Occult Guide to the Tarot, by Travis McHenry. And the book designer is Sarah Lindberg, and the publisher is Rockpool Publishing. And so this is for the winner of the Judges Award of the publication Independent of a Deck. And he did a nice little hardcover book. I shouldn't say little. And it has, let's see, let me read to you what they put, because there's no ums in there in their description. It's a great companion for any tarot deck. It offers the reader understanding of the cards, where they originated, and what each card means. Top occultists and best-selling author of the Occult Tarot, Travis McHenry, peels back the layers of the tarot to decipher the secret magic that lies beneath. Explore astrological, Kabbalistic, and occult meanings of major and minor arcanas. Along the way, discover the evolution of the tarot from the recreational game for Italian nobility to its use by the ritual magicians at the turn of the 20th century. He does, for each thing that he talks about, he usually includes 4 decks, or 4 of the card, from the Solabusca to other different ones from history, that and the Rider-Waite as well, that and as he's talking about a particular card, he kind of follows its growth from history to the present. So, sorry, little gnat. Yeah, that is the Occult Guide to the Tarot, and congratulations to Travis. Aspiring debut author. We have the runner-up is the Shamanic Oracle. Magali Tamani is the author, and Louis Tamani is the artist. And it's by Rockpool Publishing. Yeah, there. Let's see. It explores the depth of human experience through vibrant, psychedelic, and mythological images. The cards draw on Celtic surreal, and Art Nouveau artwork to offer intuitive guidance and spiritual self-discovery. Rooted in esoteric traditions, the mystic, oh, I picked up the wrong. Sorry about that. I'm reading the wrong back of the, all right. Since the dawn of existence, she has accompanied and guided humanity through her cycles, enlightening when we give ourselves the space to listen to our daily teachings. This deck invites you to reconnect with your light and with the light of others and the welcoming earth. Featuring vibrant imagery by Peruvian artist Louis Tammany. These cards are like mirrors opening a path to self-understanding and inviting us to reconnect with something else greater than ourselves. So this, just want to show you one of the cards, because the card has a really large print for the keyword and another sentence underneath. This one is in its inner strength, and the other sentence that goes along with that is, I am manifestation of the divine. It also gives you the element that it's related to, and it has a book for, fuller, deeper meanings, but they're also very readable from the just the card themselves, and the artwork is lovely, very inspiring, and also engaging, colorful. All righty. Oh, I forgot to check and see. Did you check to see if they were here? Okay. And so I had jumped ahead to the Mystic Psychic and had read to you about this one. There's a nice combination of a whole bunch of detail and a lot of things going on in the cards, in the images of the cards, but also it's not overwhelming. Things kind of hold. Sometimes I find some decks that include a whole lot of stuff. It just is really kind of hard to pick out the important parts over the overall design. And I think this one does a really nice job of including both the really nice artwork and the details, but also making sure that it's very readable. And you can see what you want right away. And I did not read this. This is the Mystic Psyche Tarot. This is Emily Balavet, who is both the author and the artist, and published by Rockpool. And this is the winner of the aspiring debut author. So it also, not only does it have great artwork, but also the guidebook is nice as well. So what's next on our list? Best self-published. All right. We are. Oh. Well, who could this be? This is the Craftfelt Tarot, Gianna Lucci. And as I said, the first time we were talking about her, she did, this is self-published, and she entered several categories, and she did well in many of them. So congratulations again. And our winner is embodied ecosystems. This this deck is very different. It was, she published herself. Oh, I should read my info first. The Embodied Ecosystems Tarot Oracle deck. Rachel Amber, and publisher Cyclical Roots by Rachel Amber. She, well, I should let her say it if she's here, but I haven't seen her name, so she's welcome to jump in at any time. In her guidebook, she talks about being given an assignment in art school, and some of that started the process of what just continued to grow and grow and grow, and eventually became a tarot deck. But some of the things that I thought were really interesting about this is that everything, well, the theme is embodied ecosystems, but it's not just about giving you cards so that you can read them and then learn and do something for yourself. She took the whole idea and she made it into everything, into the way she packaged it, into the font that she used, into just all the different ways that she thought of it. I mean, she used, I don't know if you can see this, but she used every single space and part of the box and the book and the deck, and the cards themselves are square, and she has included readings for upright, reversed if they come up reversed, but also but if it's on its side, it could be a waxing or a waning of that element that's in that reading, and she includes the numerology quite a bit, and also, like, she has a little different meaning for each of the numbers and the shapes. Like 1 is element, 2 is duality, which is very common, 3 is synergy. So as she's talking about each one of these cards, she and like 4 is, the number 4 is root. So in the cards, like on this page, is the 4 of Pentacles is the root of stability. So everything that she talks about is all connected to like the system that she built from, but also to the fact that it's all kind of related to nature, earth, our body, and those kinds of things. So if any of that makes you curious, then you go out and buy yourself the Embodied Ecosystems. And so congratulations to Rachel Amber for a fine product. And Judges Award for the best guidebook is next. And unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. This is one of the decks that I did not receive. And so I was judging mostly from a few pictures. So I really can't say a whole lot about this one. I wish I could. But sometimes not every judge gets every deck. Sometimes other judges will get the deck and we'll get like a sampling or the like e-copies of something. So so this is now I don't know if I want to say the Baddeley or Badley tarot, Jake Badley, and Blue Angel Publishing, and this is the runner-up for the best guidebook. And if anybody in the waiting room has this deck and wants to offer any more information, that would be good. But I think unfortunately, I think that's all I can say about that one. And the winner is Kate Forsyth, Fairy Tale Oracle by Kate Forsyth and Merle Hunt, and published by Rockpool Publishing. And in this deck, she takes fairy tales and kind of cuts them up into pieces, and then takes the lesson of each piece of the fairy tale and has an oracle card for that. And the pictures are beautiful, and it says Kate Forsyth, who is a fairy tale expert, explores 11 of the world's most powerful fairy tales. These ancient narratives of good and evil, joy and sorrow, and struggle and triumph are like a trail of white stones through the dark, thorny forest of life, showing the way forward and giving hope. Not merely stories, fairy tales can explore very real and difficult human dilemmas, and they warn us of danger and give us the tools we need to overcome those hazards and challenges. Discover how to turn these tales for guidance with the help of the deck, and if we are brave enough and strong enough, we can outwit the ogres and seek to entrap us. So yeah, so that was the deck itself is very nice. The artwork is super clean and clear and very, very readable. And also it does have the keyword and the fairy tale that it comes from. And it's like one of the keywords refers to the part of the fairy tale that it comes from, and there's a second keyword that describes what what they're dealing with, and this one is desire, and this one's liberation. So, and in the booklet that comes with it, they do give you the tale in case you're not familiar with it, and the meaning, and things to think about, and what getting the card can mean for you. And so it's a good way to not only get a tarot deck, but you also get might have a few bedtime stories. Good way to get your kids involved. So congratulations to Kate Forsyth for the Judges Award for the Best Guidebook winner. And we have aspiring debut artist. And Shamanic Oracle. Magali Tamani and Louis Tamani, Rockpool Publishing. This is another win for them, and so congratulations on that. And then the Judges Award for Aspiring Debut Artist is Gianna Lucci for Craft Felt Tarot. I'm clapping, but I'm also getting a gnat. And so congratulations again to Gianna Lucci. And congratulations to everybody. If you have any questions or want to know something, just pop it in the chat and we can answer your questions. And if not, that pretty much brings all of our awards to a conclusion. And we want to thank you again for being here. And we want to congratulate everybody. I think that the quality of all of the winners and the entrants this year was stellar. It was not easy choices. It was really tough because they were all so good.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, congratulations to everyone. Very exciting. It will be announcing these on social media and in our next newsletter, so keep an eye out for that.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I don't think we have any questions, so we'll just say thank you to everyone for joining us.
Yes.
And we'll see you next year.
Yes, hopefully we will see you next year.
Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.